Isaiah Jones, the 80-yard run on 4th and a mile. He goes 2 miles for the touchdown. Thompson's kick taken at the 18-yard line. Indian defense back on the field. Peters Township at the 40. Owen to throw, under pressure, and he's sacked by Navari back at the 33-yard line. Loss of 7. Back at the 33-yard line, the Indians were coming, and Navari wrapped him up and brought him down for the loss. First sack of the season for Navari. Owen to throw again, over the middle, pass. Incomplete, tight coverage on the play, no flags, and third down and 17 now for Peters Township. Been a hard snap count as several Indians jumped off. Joe Navari not happy. So he was pointing to Peters Township. And that'll be 3rd and 12. That Indian front three playing very aggressive this season. Henderson, Navari, and Reese. Owen again, steps up to the pocket, launches one downfield. Has a man in a pass, incomplete. Gelsheiser was on the coverage. And now Peters Township will have to punt. Clock stops with 7:10. I believe that says 7:10. Excuse me, 7:40. Featherstone back at his 30-yard line. Peters gets the kick away. Indians will watch it bounce. Takes a Penn Hills roll. And Peters Township will down it at the 31-yard line. Penn Hills will take over there. 7:31 to go in the half. And the Indians up by 6 here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indians with a first down and the lead. Kisner keeps it himself, has a big hole across the 40. Close to a first down. I believe he'll have 11 on the play. Does pick up 11 and an Indian first down. A gain of 12 for Billy Kisner. Tayshan Campbell goes into the pile, fights ahead for 2. And he's looking at a 2nd down and 8 now. Cody Allen goes in motion. It'll be Kisner, fakes it to Tayshawn Campbell. Kisner has the sideline. Kisner inside the 20. Kisner to the middle. Billy Kisner, run, Billy, run. Touchdown, Penn Hills. Kisner, 55 yards. Indians extend the lead. I think the Indians may try to go for 2 here. Get all the personnel on the field. Play clock under 20. Indians will indeed go for the 2-point conversion. Touchdown coming with 6:05 to go. Kisner will be held short, it appears. So to score, Penn Hills 19, Peters Township 7, 6:07 to go here in the first half. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Thompson's kickoff with a nice return. Featherstone with the tackle to stop more damage, but the return out to the 35-yard line. And the Indian defense, which really has been the highlight of this game. I mean, Isaiah Jones, the 80-yard run, Kisner, the 55-yard run, but the Indians' defense has been stellar, particularly that defensive line and the linebackers. Owen under center, single setback. They'll go that way. Houlihan on the blitz will drop him for a loss. Back at the 28-yard line. The Indians are bringing it. They're just telling Peters Township, we dare you to try to run the ball. And so far, Peters Township hasn't been able to. Owen steps up, throws downfield. Between 2 receivers, almost intercepted by Malik Russell, but the pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down and 8. Owen in the shotgun side, Carter was right. Reese flushes him out of the pocket. Chased by Navari, pass thrown, out of bounds. That dynamic duo of Reese and Navari strikes again here, forcing an incomplete pass. With 5:04 to go in the half. Peters will have to punt again. High snap. High kick. And the Indians will take over at their own 39-yard line. 5 minutes to go in the half, and a 12-point lead. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Thompson with a 30-yard field goal attempt goes just wide. So Peters Township will take over. 2:44 remain on the clock. However, they take the ball, I think, at their own 20-yard line here. Nothing doing there. I think Trey Reese is going to come up with the tackle. Host of Indians make the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Peters Township fakes the reverse, but does not fake out the Indians. Gain of about 5. It'll bring up a 3rd down, and Penn Hills will use a timeout. 1:45 to go in the first half. Indians up 19-7. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Following a timeout, Peters comes out on a 3rd down and about 6. Owen will throw, tucks it under. And he's sacked again. Navarre's 2nd sack of the night. It's Houlihan. Greg Houlihan on the blitz. 58 and 59 look alike. But Houlihan with a sack back at the 21-yard line. Penn Hills will use their final timeout with 1:37 to go, and Peters Township's going to have to kick. You're watching the Indians Football Network. High, booming kick. Featherstone goes off his hands. Picks it up on a bounce at the 20-yard line. Looks for somewhere to go. Looking for some blocks. And spun down at the 21-yard line. Heck of a punt by Peters Township. So the Indian offense has 1 minute and 20 seconds to try to do something here. See if they can. They have no timeouts left. Campbell ahead for about 3. Clock at 45 seconds and running. Kisner keeps it himself. Kisner with another hole. Kisner with dazzling speed across the 40, the 30, the 20, runs out of bounds to stop the clock inside the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 17-yard line. "59 yards on the rush. I think Peters Township may have used a timeout here. 27 seconds remain on the clock. The Indians looking for more. They're already up by 12. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Kidner's going to throw. Slant over the middle. Oh! Mike Anthony had it in his hands and dropped it. And brings up a second down. Now for the Indians here at the 18-yard line. I'm up to 17. Kisner again to throw, looking into the end zone. Contact before the ball got there, nothing called. Now third down with 17.5 seconds to go. Kisner with Campbell to his left. Slightly offset and behind. Kisner will throw. Campbell stays in to block. Throwing to the corner of the end zone for Jones. And a pass too far. Going to bring up a fourth down with just under 12 seconds to go. Indians can get a first down. The ball's at the 17. However, if they do get the first down, they need to get out of bounds. They have no timeouts left. And I'm not so sure they have enough time to set and spike. Kisner's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket to the near side. Looking towards the end zone. Kisner's going to run it himself. Has a first down. Gets out of bounds with 3.8 seconds to go. They're going to mark him at the 5. 12-yard pickup for Kisner, and it's a first and goal for the Indians. Gives the Indians a chance for one more play and a lot of options, and there's a Peters Township Indian down. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Should be the final play of the half. The Indians go on a double reverse. Featherstone left side looks for somewhere to go. Avoids a tackle. Gets a block. Gets close to the goal line, but Peters Township is going to hold him short. 4 yards for Featherstone, and that's going to be the half. The clock will run out and the score at halftime. Penn Hills leads Peters Township by a score of 19-7. Back for second half action. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Second half action about to get underway here at Peters Township High School. The Indians up by a score of 19-7. Indian defense, which has played very well, will be on the field first to start things off. Total offense, 326-21 in favor of Penn Hills. Peters Township will start at their own 37-yard line. Indians rushing yards, 326 to minus 16. Kisner, 180 yards rushing. Isaiah Jones, 128 yards rushing. They try to go in the line again. Navari with another tackle after a gain of 2. Pitch back, right side, looking for somewhere to go is Peters Township. Defense will close. Austin Freeman on the tackle after a pickup of about 6. And it'll be 3rd down and about 2. Inside trap, big hole. 1st down, Peters Township and more. "24 yards and a 1st down. Biggest play of the night for Peters Township, that inside trap. Owen rolls to his right, throws underneath the pass. Caught at the 25, Houlihan on the coverage. No, this way. Oh, go. Short gain, Navari with the tackle. The ball comes loose. I think they're going to say he was down. Third and short for Peters Township. They trail by 7. The ball is loose. Owen falls on it back at the 27-yard line. Right at the 28-yard line. Loss of 6. It'll be 4th down and 8. Opening drive of the second half. Peters started at their own 27. Owen will throw. Rolls to his right. Steps up. Flushed out of the pocket by Houlihan. The pass thrown out of bounds. Houlihan has had a monster night defensively for Penn Hills. And Peters will turn it over on downs with 8:02 to go here in quarter number 3. Penn Hills will start at their own 18-yard line. Jones gets across to 30, gets a couple yards. Kisner with Cody Allen to his right. Jones comes in motion. Kisner will keep it himself, comes this way, gets a block. Up the sideline. Needs another block from Jones, and he'll go out of bounds. First down. Kisner for the Penn Hills Indians in Peters Township territory at the 48-yard line. 22 yards. For Kisner and a Penn Hills Indian first down. Jones will go in motion. Cody Allen busts to the outside. Cody Allen stumbles his way up to the 40-yard line. They're going to roll him down at the 42 after a pickup of 7. Make it 6. Clock under 7 minutes and running here in quarter number 3. Indians up 19-7 over Peters Township. Kisner with the keeper. We'll lose a yard. I have no idea. Kisner on a 3rd and 4. Jones has the first down and more. Isaiah Jones will have another Penn Hills touchdown. Isaiah Jones, 10-5 touchdown. Another 42 yards for the monster. And the Indians extend their lead. Indians up 25-7, trying to make it 26. Marshall the Toe Thompson gets the kick up and through. 5:47 to go, 3rd quarter. Penn Hills 26, Peters Township 7. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indians go 82 yards in 5 plays. Isaiah Jones, the capper. The 42-yard run, Indians up 26-7. Peters Township with the return across to 30. The scrum moves ahead out to about the 34-yard line. And the Indian defense takes to the field once again.